Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to give you an overview of the case here as opposed to read through every last word within the article. There is a link in the description if you'd like to go through that yourself. And I will scroll through the article just to make sure that I do give you all of the accurate and correct information. And I will start off by saying that this is yet another really tragic, sad, grim case, eerily similar to the video that I just made about 2 hours ago. The video I made about two hours ago was in regards to a 9-year-old boy who had been tortured, abused, and ultimately starved to death at the hands of his father and stepmother. And he weighed a shockingly low 41 pounds at the time that he died. And that was a 9-year-old boy. So that was the other video that I made a couple of hours ago. This is eerily similar. This is in regards to an 8-year-old boy from Michigan. The 8-year-old boy was autistic. We don't know his name. The article hasn't let us know his name. He died, seemingly, and this is perhaps a little bit of speculation at this point, but seemingly he was starved to death. He was severely emaciated. An 8-year-old boy died weighing 31 pounds. I mean, can you imagine that? Can you picture that? Maybe I'm wrong for trying to encourage you to picture that. But, you know, if I just have a fleeting thought about prisoners of war, Jews during the Holocaust in the concentration camps, where you just see skeletal figures, skin and bone, 31 pounds, an 8-year-old boy. So it is the two parents, the father, the mother, Brian Morrow, Mia Morrow, that you see in front of you. They have been arrested and they have been charged as of Wednesday with 1 count each of first-degree murder. In addition to that, they both have charges in regards to a controlled substance, methamphetamine, as well as another controlled substance, which I'm not able to pronounce, DMT, dimethyltryptamine. You know, I can't get that one. But most importantly, they've been charged with first-degree murder of their 8-year-old autistic son, who has died in an emaciated state, a severely emaciated state, weighing only 31 pounds. By the way, before I forget, they were both found with meth in their system. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how the boy was found. Essentially, the boy died, and these two scumbag parents decided not to call the authorities. The boy died at home, as far as we can ascertain. These two fucking scumbags didn't call the police, didn't call for an ambulance. It wasn't until the grandmother, the boy's grandmother, came to visit the following day, after the boy's death, came to visit, and, you know, seemingly she was told, she saw that her 8-year-old grandson had died. So it wasn't until then that the grandmother called the police. These two idiots didn't call the police. The father said that he wanted to allow the mother to spend more time with the boy before she had to let him go. Doesn't really ring true to me. So the police came. They found the 8-year-old boy laid out on the couch, severely emaciated. Again, 31 pounds. The mother claims that the boy had recently started refusing to eat or drink anything, which is her explanation as to his emaciated state. The mother also told investigators that the day prior to his death, or perhaps the day of his death, he was experiencing breathing problems. And the mother admits that she, as well as her husband, the father, as well as the father, that they should have contacted emergency medical services at that point, that the 8-year-old was struggling to breathe. But they didn't. Okay, so as I mentioned, they both test positive for meth. Another aspect to this story is that Child Protective Services have had a close relationship with these guys, or by that, what I mean is that they had been called out a number of times, multiple times, particularly in regards to the 8-year-old boy's treatment. So there is a sister, I believe, perhaps a half sister. Brian has a daughter, and the daughter has stated to investigators that the pair of them tried to distance themselves as much as they could from the 8-year-old boy. He was locked in a room, largely, and he smelled of urine. So these two scumbags, these two parents, left him, kept him at a distance. They basically ignored him, disregarded him as much as possible. But CPS had been contacted a number of times, particularly from an autism learning center that the boy went to for a short period of time. The parents took it upon themselves to withdraw the boy from attending the autism learning center. Why did they do that? Well, because the staff at the autism learning center were highly concerned about the welfare of the 8-year-old boy, and more notably the mistreatment that he was facing at the hands of these two scumbag parents. In particular, staff at the Autism Learning Center were highly concerned that the boy was vomiting on a daily basis. So CPS had ample opportunity to withdraw the boy from the family home, but they neglected to do that. The daughter, Brian's daughter, I'm not sure if it's the daughter of the both of them, that part isn't entirely clear, but she said to investigators that the two scumbag parents didn't like to deal with the boy because he smelled like urine, and he would be locked in his bedroom often. And she also said, the daughter also said, that the 8-year-old boy was so skinny you could put your finger around his arms. And the sister, so Brian's daughter, again, I'm not sure if it's the daughter of both of them, also said that she believed that they were both using meth. Meth users, meth addicts. That's pretty much all of the information there that I've relayed to you. So in essence, these two scumbags have been charged with first-degree murder in regards to the death of their 8-year-old son, who died at a disgusting 31 pounds. And CPS appears to have failed this boy. I mean, that's my read on it. The Autism Learning Center, which is called Logan Autism Learning Center, they did their part. They contacted CPS. They were concerned about the boy's welfare, about the boy being mistreated. They did their part. What did CPS do? What did CPS do? Seemingly not enough. You know, and not enough is not good enough. So I hope that there is an investigation into CPS in this regard. Yeah, I mean, if they've literally been contacted multiple times, and whatever action CPS took, whatever they took, I'm sure they took some action. I'm sure they went out to do house visits, perhaps multiple times. But ultimately, that was not enough. The boy needed to have been taken away, whatever the correct term is. He needed to not be under the guardianship of these two evil scumbags. He was clearly severely emaciated. He was clearly suffering medical, physical issues, struggling to breathe, throwing up on a daily basis. Seemingly living in a locked room, a room that was locked often. And, you know, it says that he smelled of urine, so he's not been given adequate care and attention, adequate cleaning and what have you, adequate hygiene. CPS have failed, in my opinion, my speculation. I would like to see an investigation in regards to the CPS Michigan, in regards to this incident here, the 8-year-old autistic son that died at the hands of these two scumbags, Brian and Mia Morrow. I'm going to wrap things up here at this point, guys. If you do value the content on my channel, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. I am accepting donations. I do this in my spare time. I think it would be nice to get a little bit of a reward every now and then. I don't know what exactly, but you know, if you're happy to consider making a donation at some point, that would be great. But I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. Going to make a few more videos, and I'll thank you for your time.